Map time. Future Snipes here. Right, looking ahead to day 8. What you'll have seen yesterday is I had camped beside Loch Fada and I'd looked at the book, I'd looked at the guide, and it said it's a bog fest. So went back into the hokas, and thankfully as I came up here, there's a couple of small cairns to keep me on the right. Then you just had to kind of take a bearing as you came to the Beelach as best you could, and you could and just get down. It was really boggy. Took me absolutely ages. You'll see that from one of the video clips. It took a long time to get down to the lock-in. So again, we go on to the next map here. And here we are, sorry, yeah, so this is coming up to the Beelach, and it just takes ages. It's really nasty underfoot. And when you do get down to about here, I was lucky I was in the vibro barefoot, so I'm just trampling through the water and the bog. I got straight to the other side, and then I could really nip along. Weather fronts were really nasty, especially over to the side. I was just missing them, but made good time coming all the way down to here. Again, it's one of these things. I'd love to have gone to Chenaval. It looked absolutely amazing. Some pictures and a couple of clips I'll show later on, but I didn't. I basically done the big climb out and headed in. So again, this was just after lunchtime, so I was going to be well ahead for the day, and made pretty good time. It's pretty steep on the way back down. The car park looked a bit busy, and then as you cut through about here, I was running on empty, so I actually made some hot food and I had some signal, phoned to Julie, and kind of left in high spirits. But time was marching on, and I was starting to feel tired. I should have read the book here, and it told me there's really nowhere to camp once you get up. So you can just be careful here. The detail's not great on the map, and I kind of almost went off the wrong way a couple of times. But once you're on the trail, it's pretty good. It's a little bit boggy, but there's nowhere to camp. It's really heavy. The flat bits are sodden, the other bits are bumpy. And so I kept going way past 6 o'clock. So we come down here, you'll see it again here. And I was hoping to find a flat bit here, too swampy. I had to keep going, and I had a random, one of the worst camping spots I've probably chosen, just about here at the night time. So another long day, but I was well ahead, thinking, yeah, I'll just nip down, do the phone call into Ullapool, get the taxi service, I think it's Ewan's in the book, and then spend half a day at least, if not a whole day, recuperating in Ullapool. Okay, so again, hope these are useful, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi there. Whew. Just was a bit flushed. Right, so broke camp, got away not quite as early as I'd liked from Loch Fada. Now just made it to the Beelach, and there's a cairn literally just behind me. If you can see it, where are we? It's probably in the background. There we go, that one there. So now I'm back on track. It is just bog walking, which means I broke out the old vibro barefoots again this morning, and I'll keep them probably for another 5 or 6. I'm not doing the dog leg to Chenaval, but I can get up to what looks like a slightly better track. So if I do that, I'll put the boots back on. But again, it's just slow going. I'm getting used to that now. Know what I'm doing with my shoes as well. So there's a greater degree of confidence. The cairn, as well as the cairn behind me, when you're taking your bearings, there's the reassuring small piles of rocks every now and again, and then you've just got to, suck it up. And there's no way I've kept my boots dry. So I will catch up with you later. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, so that was a right slog, as I'd said, coming out from Loch Fada, and It took me almost 3 hours to do the bog walking bit, and I'll show you in the map at some point, but it isn't that far. I've literally gone about an hour and 10 minutes, and I've probably covered more distance once I've eventually found the track, which you can see behind me. Change of boots obviously helps. Boots, not the Vibra Barefoots, now that I'm on the track, and making pretty good time. So when we go into Chenaval, which is that way, I'll be going straight over here, saving a bit of time, see how far I can get, and once I've kind of got off the brow of the hill, or the kind of rise that I've got to go through, or over, sorry, that'll maybe be ahead on the day on schedule as well. So it's 12:09, so it's day 8. I think that means it's Saturday, so sniper out, I'll catch you later. Whew. That's a wee climb already, but that's what I'm missing. And you can see why in the guide it says, why wouldn't you, when it talks about taking the dog leg out to Chenaval. So it looks absolutely stunning. I don't know if this will do it any sort of justice. It probably won't, but it's stunning. I don't think that's the bothy, if you can just see centre right. I think it's beyond, and then looking out over where the water is. So beautiful. But this is where I've come from. There we are. So good. I had to have a look at it twice, but this time from a little bit higher up. Look at that. Hey. And that's where I've been. And that's where I'm going. Well, I'm about done for today. It's fast approaching 6 o'clock. Whoa! This is the wee lock-in. I'm going to try and find somewhere flat round about it. I spoke to Julie earlier. It doesn't look like the accommodation and stuff's open, or at least not the youth hostel. So there's no point rushing in tonight. I'll have to go in tomorrow, resupply, and head for the hills. Or head out, anyway. Yeah, catch you in a bit.